Namaste. And now we'll solve problem on goodwill valuation using capitalization of super profits method. For that we use the formula. This is goodwill equal to average annual super profits into 100 divided by normal rate of return. This formula is to be used. So the goodwill under this method is ascertained by capitalizing the super profits. Super profit, whatever super profit is there, using normal rate of return we have to capitalize on the basis of, so using normal rate of return. So now we'll see how we calculate super profit. Already we have discussed in the previous problem. So how to find out super profit. Now we have to find the super profit first, then using normal rate of return we have to capitalize it. This is what here is capitalization of super profits. Just we'll see one problem of that kind. Okay, how it works, right? Here balance sheet of X Limited on 31st March 2013 was as under. 2013 is given here. So we'll see the balance sheet. Here balance sheet column see liabilities, here rupees, assets and rupees. Now we'll see liability side, capital 2,50,000, creditors 80,000, bills payable 20,000. Okay, these are the three items liability side. Now we'll go to the asset side. Asset side you can see land and building 1,80,000, machinery 1,10,000, furniture 2,000, stock 8,000, cash at bank 50,000. Both the side total it is 3,50,000. This is the balance sheet. Okay, now further the information given here are the profit of the business for the last 5 years ending 31st March 2013 is like this. All 5 years profits are given. Those are, let us see, 2009 it is 40,000 rupees profit, 2010 42,000, 2011 45,000, 2012 50,000 and 2013 53,000. Then further the assets were revalued as follows. Revalue of assets are done here. Land and building rupees 1,94,000, machinery rupees machinery rupees 1,18,000, furniture rupees 1,000. Then rate of interest expected from capital having regard to the risk involved is 10%. Rate of return, this is nothing but normal rate of return, it is 10%. Okay, find out goodwill by capitalization super profit method. So we have to find out using here capitalization super profit method. Super profit we have to capitalize using normal rate of return. So now we'll find out how to same methods we have to follow, like for average profit method how we find out, like that same method we have to follow. First we have to calculate the average. Steps are already we discussed in the average profit method. First we have to find out the average profit, then capital employed is to be found. Second one it is, and then afterwards we have to find out the normal profit, then we have to find out the super profit, then goodwill valuation is to be done. Okay, first step is what here? First step is calculation of average profit. Let us write here solution. So first step is what here? Calculation of average profit. Right there, calculation of average profit. Write the heading calculation of average profit. To calculate the average profit, we have to consider all 5 years profit. We have to find the total of all 5 years profit. Let us make the total of all 5 years profit. Okay, we will take that all the 5 years profit. Okay, we will take. Okay, take down here first column years, then second column profits in terms of rupees. Okay, what are the here different years? 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012 and 13. All 5 years will here right there all 5 years 2009 to 2013. Then profits are 2009 it is 40,000, 10 42,000, 11 45,000, 12 50,000 and 13 53,000. All the year profits will write again in the solution. Okay, we'll write, yes, see there all the profits are written, respective profits are written 2009 40, 2010 42,000, 11 45,000, 12 50,000, here 2013 it should be, sorry, it should be 2013. So 2013 it is 53,000. Now let us take the total of all these 5. We'll take the total of all these 5. How much it is? It is 2,30,000. So this is the total profit of the business. Total profit of the business. So total profit will write, total profit it is, yes, total profit of the business. Okay, yes, this is the total profit. Okay, now we'll have to find out the average profit. How to find out the average profit? Total profit divided by number of years. How many years are there? 1 2 3 4 5. 5 years are there, and total profit for 5 years is 2,30,000. Okay, we'll find how to find out average profit is total profit divided by number of years. So let us find out average profit. Average profit equal to 2,30,000 divided by 5. How much it comes? It comes, how much it is? 46,000 comes. 46,000 is the average profit. Now what we have done is, we have found it is average profit. Average profit has been here found. Now we'll go for capital employed. Second step is, what capital is employed. We have to find out, otherwise we don't understand what capital is employed or invested. So we'll find out capital employed. So to find out the capital employed, we have to take all the assets in terms of current value if it is given. If not it is given, we'll take as it is there in the balance sheet. Now we'll see some assets are valued in the current value. So we'll take current value of the assets. Okay, right there here current value of the assets will take one by one. Okay, so it must be in terms of rupees only. Make two columns, one is particulars and another is rupees column. What are the assets here? See, you can see the balance sheet. Land and building is there. What is the value here? 1,80,000, but it is valued 1,94,000. So we'll take land and building first. Take land and building. Land and building. New value is 1,94,000. We'll take 1,94,000. Okay. Then afterwards, which asset is there? The asset is machinery. Machinery value, balance sheet value is 1,10,000. But new value is 1,18,000. Current value is how much here? 1,18,000. We will take machinery. The current value is how much here? Current value is 1,18,000. We will take 1,18,000 as the current value. Okay. Then furniture. Next is what here? You have seen that furniture is there. The value is 2,000, but current value is 1,000. We will take 1,000 only. Current value is 1,000. Might be depreciated. So we'll take furniture. What is the value here? It is 1,000. It is a current value. We'll take. Okay. Only these three assets are revalued. See that. For other assets are not revalued. It doesn't mean that we should not take. We have to take assets in the here balance sheet value. We have to take assets in the balance sheet value. What is the furniture already taken? Stock. Stock 8,000 is there. New value is not there, or current value is not given, so we'll take same value that you have to take. Current asset you have to take the current, stock you have to take stock at the same value as in the balance sheet. It is 8,000, take it. Then cash at bank it is 50,000, take, this is also asset. So take cash at bank, how much it is? 50,000, take 50,000, taken. Okay. All assets we have taken. Okay. See, land and building, machinery, furniture, stock, cash at bank. All the 5 assets we have taken. Okay, now all the assets taken. Now let us take the total of all the amount. So 1,94,000 plus 1,18,000 plus 1,000 plus 8,000 plus 50,000. If you add all these, how much you will get is 3,70,000. It is the total asset value. How much it is? It is the total asset value is 3,71,000. Total assets is. So then next what we have to do is we have to deduct outside liabilities here, not the investments, outside liabilities we have to deduct. Let us deduct outside right there less outside liabilities. Okay, who are the liabilities? Let's see. Capital should not be taken, only creditors and bills payable have to take. New value is not given, in the same value have to take. Creditors 80,000, bills payable 20,000. Capital is an investment that should not be taken, only liabilities. Okay, capital is not a liability. So creditors you take, creditors will take creditors. How much? Creditors value is 80,000, take 80,000. Then bills payable, how much it is given in the problem? 20,000. So 20,000 you take. Outside a liability or both, if you add, how much you will get? 1 lakh. 1 lakh it is 80,000 plus 20,000 is 1 lakh. Okay, this is to be deducted from total assets. 3,70,000 minus 1 lakh is how much? 2,70,000. 2,70,000 is the your capital employed. This is what your capital employed or net asset, we can say. It is capital employed or net asset. What we can say? It is a capital employed or it may be net asset also. So right there for this, capital employed or net asset. Okay, capital employed or net asset. So when capital employed is found, then we have to find out with the normal profit. We have to find out what is the norm, because in this problem profit is not given. So we have to find out normal profit. How we can find out normal profit? Here you see, rate of interest expected from capital having regard to the risk involved is 10%. Means normal rate of interest it is, not abnormal or any special business. It is so existing businesses are here what they are getting this here normal rate of profit on their investment. So normal profit we have to find out. So normal profit equal to capital employed into normal rate of interest. Normal profit equal to what? Normal profit equal to capital employed into normal rate of return. What is the capital employed is? It is 2,70,000. What is the normal rate of interest? 10%. We'll write there. Yes, 2,71,000 into 10% comes to how much? It is 2 lakh here, 71,000 into 10%. It comes to how much it is? 27,100 it comes. So this is the here normal profit. Got it? It is the normal profit. Then now we have to find out normal profit we got. Now we have to find out super profit. Super profit is what? So super profit is future average profit minus normal rate of return. Future average profits minus normal rate of return. So here average profits we got. See, this is only future average profit, or you can say it is average profit only 46,000, and normal profit is 27,100. So this difference is super profit. Now let us write there. Super profit equal to future average profits, or you can say average profit also, and normal rate of normal rate of return, or we can say normal profit. Better will say normal profit. Yes, normal profit will say it is normal profit. Okay, normal profit. We'll see. Yes. What is here? Super profit equal to future average profit minus normal profit. What is the future average profit? In the first step only we found out that is 46,000 and the normal profit is 27,100. And the difference is here what? We'll see. Difference is 46,000 minus 27,100, that is 18,900 is the super profit. What is super profit we got here? 18,900. Now we got what is super profit. Using this super profit, we have to find out here goodwill. So using this super profit, we have to find out the goodwill. Right there, valuation of goodwill by capitalization of super profit. Now we are valuing the goodwill by capitalization of super profit. So what is your super profit is 18,900. Then what is the normal rate of return? It is 10%. So for every 10 rupees, 100 rupees is the investment. Then, so if 18,900 is the return, what is the investment? We have to find out like that. You are getting 10% means what here? For every 100 rupees investment, they are getting 10% return, right? Now, how much super profit return is there? Super profit return is 18,900. So, for every 10 rupees, 100 is the investment. Therefore, here, if the return is 18,900, what is the investment? We have to find out. Then what we have to do? We have to write the super profit first, 18,900. It must be multiplied by reciprocal of 10%, that is 100 by 10, reciprocal of 10%. Let us write like that, rupees 18,900 into 100 by 10. You are getting why it is? Because when 10 rupees is the investment, when 10 rupees is the investment, 100 is the, when 10 rupees is the return, 100 is the investment. So, when 18,900 is the return, what is the investment? Like that we have to find out. Then obviously you can write the reciprocal of that. When 10 rupees we are getting the return, we have to invest 100 rupees. When you are getting 18,900 as the return, what amount must be invested? So like that we have to find out. So then obviously reciprocal of 10%, if you write 10% is nothing but 10 by 100. Reciprocal is 100 by 10. So you will get 1,89,000 as the super profit, valuation goodwill using super profit method. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you. If you have any query, you can put in the WhatsApp message, or you can in the video only comments you can write. Okay, you can freely you can ask. Okay, thank you.